Hello everyone, I'm super excited to have all of you join us this wonderful weekend, and it's a special time to have all of you create time to see how we can discuss together. So please get your writing material, get your biro, get your notebook, invite your friends, tell us where you're joining us from. 𝐷𝐻𝐿agos, 𝐓𝐡𝐫𝐞𝐞, Port Harcourt, Dubai, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, UK, US. Tell us where you're joining us from. I want to see your comment in the chat box. Please, I always tell you that the weakest ink is stronger than the strongest memory. So I would like you to participate in the process, because if you don't participate in the process, you will not be transformed and you will be reformed. If you don't participate in the process of your transformation, you can never sustain results, you can never sustain outcome. The wisdom to manage any result, any outcome is found in the process. The wisdom to manage money is in the process. And also tell you the discipline gotten from the process will help you sustain the result or the outcome. So please invite your family and friends. Let me check my social media. Please, those that are joining us, tell us your location, Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. Tell us where you are joining us from. I want to be sure that all my sound system is working. If you can hear me and voice, see my screen, please just type one. I want to see your comment in the chat box. If you can hear my voice, you can see my screen, just type one, tell us your location. I believe that all of us can hear my voice. If you can hear my voice, you can see the screen, just type one. I want to be sure that the sound system is working. Type one, type one, type one, type one. If you can hear my voice, you can see on the screen. So please, I'm seeing so many comments already. Tell us your location. Please tell us your location. Where are you joining us from? We want to know your location. Where are you joining us from? We want to know your location. So we are here to learn no fulfillment in life without the 3 levels of creation. No fulfillment in life without the 3 levels of creation. No fulfillment in life without the 3 levels of creation. So we'll discuss about these 3 levels today. Thank you so much, Stephen. Telling us joining us from Uyo. Divine, where are you joining us from? Please tell us your location. Where are you joining us from? Please tell us your location. Where are you joining us from? I want to know your location. Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Enugu. So tell us your location. We would like to know your location. Okay, I'm still waiting to see your location. And I always tell you, one of the best moments you need to spend is to invest in yourself. Human beings invest in things that has value. So you value yourself, you have to invest in yourself. And investing in yourself will help you to know more. And I would like you, before I even talk about this, I want you to type this on the comment section for me. Knowledge makes the resources around you useful. Knowledge makes the resources around you useful. I want to see your comment. Thank you so much, Divine. Thank you so much, 𝐷𝐻𝐿agos. Where are you joining us from? Please tell us your location. Write this on the comment section. Knowledge makes the resources around you useful. Knowledge makes the resources around you useful. That means without knowledge, the resource around you is useless. You will sabotage it. You will ignore it. You deplete it. It's not available to you. I always tell us that we don't have lack of resources. We only have lack of resourceful men. And when you are not resourceful, you will not even identify. You will not even know. You will not identify the resources around you. You don't even know them. You can never value them, because we live in the world of abundance. So while you're preparing for today's class, I want you to tell us your location. Thank you so much, Lagos, Lagos. Thank you so much. I think you type on the comment section, knowledge makes the resources around you useful. Knowledge makes the resources around you useful. So creation happens in 3 levels. Anything you can see, touch, feel today is created by man for man. Apart from what God did, every other innovations. Man turns a tree to tables and chairs. It's mass creation. The phone you are using today, the clothes you are wearing today, your purpose is to create. Life is about contribution. Please comment for me in the comment section. I want to see you type, my purpose is to create, connect, and contribute. I want to see your comment in the comment section. My purpose on earth is to create, connect, and contribute. Your work here is to create. You are not just saved by divine mistake. You are saved by divine selection. You are saved by divine purpose, plan, destiny, and assignment to create, connect, and contribute. I want to see your comment in the chat section. My purpose is to create, connect, and contribute. Full stop. Write for me on the comment section. Life is about contribution. Life is about contribution. Life is about value addition. Life is about impact. Life is about contribution, value addition, and impact. Right from here, I want to see your comment, your chat box. Life is about contribution. Life is about impact. Life is about value addition. Before I go to today's class, you are looking for something in life, write it for me in the comment section. Income is an outcome of value exchange. 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 So you want to get something, what are you ready to give in exchange? Your time, your energy, your concept, your idea, your thought, your discipline, your habits, your behavior. Income is an outcome of value exchange. So before you are testing, dig your well. Before you need relationship, create them. Before you take from the table something there, whatever a man sow, so shall he reap. You cannot reap a plant cassava and then reap cocoyam. It's not possible. Income is an outcome of value exchange. So to create the life you want, to create the kind of resources you want, to create the kind of relationship you want, to create the kind of business you want, organization, there are three things that must happen. And they must happen in this order. The first one, thought. Thought. The three levels of creation. The first one is thought. Thought. Okay. I would like you to write for me in the comment section. Thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. Write that for me. Thoughts are things. Write for me also in the comment section. Our thoughts have presence. Our thoughts have presence. Our thoughts have presence. So the thing is this, for you to succeed in life, you must think. Write in the comment section. Thinking is the hardest habit poor people don't do. That is why they complain and blame. Thinking is the hardest habit poor people don't do. That is why they complain and blame. Thinking is the hardest habit poor people don't do. That is why they complain and blame. Thinking is the hardest habit poor people don't do. That is why they complain and blame. Full stop. I would like you to participate. Please participate. You will never know what you are doing. As you are participating, you are rewriting coding on your subconscious mind. That's the thing. Write for me in the comment section. If you win in blame and complain game, you can never win in the life game. If you win in the complain and blame game, you can never win in the life game. So it's not about you avoiding what you're supposed to do and complain and blame. You are sabotaging your efforts. So you can never win. Once you do the things poor people do, you become poor. Or do the things rich people do, you become rich. So the first thing is to think. How do you want your life to be? You think on paper. Write for me in the comment section. Always think on paper. That means your brain that is open in front of you is called worry. When you don't think on paper, is worry. It's anxiety. You are being anxious. When you think on paper, that is thinking. Write from the comment section. Always think on paper. If you write what you are thinking, that is thought. You are having a thought. You must document your thought. Do you know why? Any thought you document on earth, you've trapped it on earth. You trap that thought on earth. You trap that little thing on earth, on the physical world. The only thing that will make that thought to me not to be a reality is you take action on it. So, for you to have a life, you must think about it. It must be in your mind. You think and form imagination. 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 Imagination is called image nation. Image nation. It's called a picture nation. A picture nation. So you cannot want to have a life you desire without don't want to picture it. I always tell you, you can never future in a future you did not picture. You can never future in a future you did not picture. You can never future in a future you did not picture. So you need to think. Get pen and paper. 2025 around the corner. How much do I like to earn? Who do I want to become? What do I want to have? Right? Answer these questions. Who do I want to become? What do I want to create? What do I want to have? This is how you create. You create with your mind. You create using your thoughts. Creation happens in thought. That's where creation starts. Creation starts with thinking. So once you think you are creating, you write it down, you are documenting it. So once you create with your thought, something else will happen another life. So the fact is that you can never live a life you never created. Everything is created twice. One in the mind, second in the physical. You create your thought, it takes form when you speak, and it manifests when you act on it. So the first thing is going to happen is that you will be thinking of something. And you're not thinking of something, you're thinking of something. So it's like telling you that a decision is a decision. So you don't decide to think, you're thinking. You're taking a decision not to think. And there's nothing like island. The thought cannot be empty, so something else must occupy it. And it will be the things you don't want. So it's why you constructively, intentionally create the life you want. Because it is your responsibility and your authority to create. So why I'm telling you this, but I always tell you that God created three things in creation. The first one, He created creation. He said, let there be light. There was light, let there be visible. Then God created the creatures. And He handed over the creation of the creatures to the creatures, to the creation. And God created the creator. He said, let us create man in our image and likeness. That means the image of God is likeness, is natural. Likeness of God comes with teaching and things. You are supposed to create. So how do you create? You think. How do you think? Get pen and paper. Get a thinking chair, get a thinking corner. Nobody should disturb you. Use 1 hour, practice it. It must be compounding, not that you think to the when you start thinking. No. Always form a habit of going back to your thinking chair every day, every time. Get back there. Get back to your thinking chair. Keep looking at the thoughts. Fine tune it. Every day, add flesh to it. Speak to yourself. So everything starts from thinking. And if you don't think, because as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So you must create a vision. Because without vision, the people perish. So be thinking of something, have a vision of something. Something should occupy your mind. Write it down. Write it down. So the first level of creation is a creation, is thinking where creation happens. Because that is where you can use the power of imagination to live in the world that everybody has equal place to live. Cut, stop, break it down, come back again, imagine your life you want to see, get the excitement and the boost people you are supposed to get in real life. You already traveled that thought on earth. The second level of creation is called the level of speaking. Number 2, speak. Write it down on your notes. You create with your mind, you create when you think, and it takes form when you speak. Right with me. It takes form when you speak. Our words are like spell. They can either work against you or work for you. You create with your mind, and it takes form when you speak. Why can't you learn from the one that created you in His image and likeness? He said in the beginning, He said that God created heavens and the earth in His mind. Creation happens in the mind. And the darkness was void. Darkness was first of the heat. The earth was void, and darkness was first of the deep. And the Spirit of the Lord hovers on the water. Hovering means to incubate, to calculate, to permutate, to think. And he was thinking, and the man spoke and said, let there be light. And there was light. And it was good. They call it day. So in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and nothing was created except by Him. And everything you say was created by words. So words form things. Write this on the comment section. Never you say the things you don't want to become true about your life. Even though you've not written anything to write this one. Never say anything you don't want to become true about your life. Never say anything you don't want to become true about your life. Never say anything you don't want to become true about your life. Instead of saying I'm stupid, why not say I'm so smart? Instead of saying why is life so difficult, why not say why am I such a smart entrepreneur? Life is so easy for me. So say you're lying, you lie to yourself. Look at the man like you're not lying. Don't even talk to anybody, talk to yourself. You know we are spiritual beings. We are the only one that can talk to ourselves. See, before I even go forward, let me say something here. Write in the comment section. Imagination is more powerful than fact. Imagination is more powerful than fact. Imagination is more powerful than fact. See, I want to be honest with you. If we speak words against you, even the pastor prays, it's difficult to break that kind of curse. We are constantly telling yourself, I'm poor, I'm broke, we poor masses, I have sickness, I have this. Don't say no negative words. Why not say I'm healed, I'm strong, I'm a millionaire? Why am I such a smart president? Why am I not a smart consultant? Why am I such a genius entrepreneur? Why am I this good? Instead of asking yourself negative question, ask positive question. Your vocabulary must change. If your vocabulary doesn't change, it's become difficult for you to succeed in life. You can't be thinking negative and expect a positive life because success are subjectives. Success are subjective. So it's going to attract who you are on the inside, on the outside. So your life is not going where you want. You don't need to change those things. You don't change people around you. You don't change your circumstances. Just change who you are. Everything will change. Whatever you have now is a reflection of who you are on the inside. Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So you are here not just to speak words anyhow, knowing who you are, that the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, and God will have the free hold of the earth. You have the least hold of the earth. So the earth is under your stewardship, under your management. under your command. So no spirit can work in this world without the cooperation of man. So man needs to invite, man needs to instigate, man needs to also invite, instigate, permit. So with your words, you permit spirit to act. With your words, you resist them. Why evil exists, persists, and prevails is because you refuse to speak the right words. Why not change your words today? You know, each time you speak the words takes flesh, the word forms and dwell among them. The word became flesh and dwell among them. So words always became flesh when you speak, right from the conversation. Words are flesh when you speak them. Words are flesh when you speak them. Then he said the thinking is skeleton, the words are the flesh. However, the words are friends. Your thought is the rating. The words frames your thought. I think you need to write that down too. Your words frames your thought. Okay, let me see the comment section right now. Thank you so much for joining us. Diamond, thank you so much for joining. Victor, thank you for joining us. Please tell us your location. David Ayo, thank you. Andrea Churi, thank you for joining us. Tell your location. Please tell your location. Victor, tell us your location and join us from. I like all the contribution, the thumbs up. Please use the emojis, the love, the thumbs up. Give as many as possible. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Saka. All of you that created time to be part of Divine. God bless you. So please, I want you to use the emojis, the thumbs up. Please, I want to see the emojis. So if your life is not going anywhere as an entrepreneur, speak like one. Talk positive. Show up strength. Show up every day. Show up like a winner. See, temporary defeat is not a permanent failure. Write it from the comment section. Temporary defeat is not a permanent failure. Temporary defeat is not a permanent failure. Like you try something you did not last time, don't worry, try again. Give it a try. Do whatever it takes. Give it to all. Whatever it takes. So when you speak words, don't speak words anyhow. Even a fool, when he keeps his mouth shut, is considered wise. A fish that closes his mouth avoids the hook. You talk too much and you talk negative words. That's a problem. If you talk positive words, don't say, don't always attack evil with your words. Don't say bad things with your words. Okay, this is a practical analogy. This is light, this is darkness, right? Light and darkness. This is wealth, abundance, success, good health, and this is problem, sorrow, darkness. And you're in the middle, and you start praying every day. Start saying things like, sickness, I don't want you. Darkness, I don't want you. Get on me, die by fire, die by fire. Now, question: who are you fighting with darkness? And you're already backing light because you have to face whatever you are talking to, right? Remember, whatever you focus expands. You're fighting with darkness, calling darkness. The guy is sleeping, gentle guy, and they're bind you, I cast you. You are in darkness. You win the war. Why are you winning? Darkness. Why are you darkness? You win the darkness. So leave the guy to sleep. Why not focus on light, abundance, health? Why not say, well, I want you. I'm a success and a millionaire. You are fighting with light, wealth, abundance, good health, good habits. If he wins you, you are there. If you win him, you are there. So whenever you focus on the wrong thing, you back the things you don't want. You back the things you want. When you focus on the things you don't want, you back the things you want. Right? When you focus on the things you don't want, you back the things you want. When you focus on the things you don't want, you are backing the things you want. And whatever you focus on expands. Focus on the things you want. Today, change your vocabulary. Why not that saying, when I such a businessman, when I such an entrepreneur? When you focus on things you don't want, you are backing the things you want. And whatever you focus expands. It's not about struggling. It's not about putting effort alone. Effort is a common denominator. Knowledge is a differentiator. Because life rewards you not according to effort alone. Life rewards you according to the knowledge, definition, thoughts behind the effort. So you're making effort in the wrong direction, you're going to have the wrong result. So the knowledge makes resources around you useful. That's what I started with today. So you must pick the things you want in your life. Don't talk about the things you don't want. Write it from the comment section. Stop talking about the things you don't want and start talking about the things you want. Stop talking about the things you don't want. You don't want poverty, then leave him alone. You don't want riches, leave him alone. Don't start praying and say, rich, I buy the fire, die by fire, die by fire. No, leave him alone. Why not say, wealth, I want you, success, good health, abundance, knowledge, abundance. Why not speak the things you want? Why are you bent to speak the things you don't want? You always have whatever you speak. Our words are like spell. When you speak them, they either work for you or they work against you. Thank you so much, Victor, for commenting. Thank you so much, Diamond. You are really participating today. and everybody that participating. Please select the emojis. Please, if I've gotten some value right now, type value. I've gotten some level of value, gotten some information. The last one, you create when you think, it takes form when you speak, and it manifests when you act. So that's what the action. Action. So that's how things are worked. So God created man in Genesis 1 verse 27 and came to Genesis 2 verse 7 and formed man out of the dust of the earth. He took action. So anything you are thinking and saying and you are not acting, you are a double-minded man. And your words are not the same into action. Remember what I was saying, which of you lacking wisdom? You should ask of him that give liberally. And because if you ask, you should believe that you have received it. And in the New Testament is the testament of receiving. Before you ask, you believe you have received. If you don't believe, you are a double-minded man. And whatever you say and what you do is different. So you're acting against yourself. Say, which of you looked at the perfect law of liberty and live and forget whoever he was is a double-minded man. And that is from the law. So whatever you say should be what you do. You do what you say and you say what you do. Oh my God, what a word. So if you say and do what you do, okay, you're going to speak the words that has thought. That gives your word powerful. What makes words powerful is that the thought is given to it. And that will propel you into action. So we take right from the conversation. Action, you manifest your thought in actions. Repeat that action is a bridge between your thinking and your results. Action is a bridge between the invisible world and the visible world. Action is a bridge between where you are where you want to be tomorrow. Action is a bridge. So you're supposed to take consistent daily action. The book we call Atomic Habits by 𝐓𝐡𝐫𝐞𝐞. We read the book. It says that increasing just 1% every day will make a radical difference in your life. So it's not about wanting 1,000% increase in a day. It's to sabotage you and make you feel, discouraged. I heard about one of my role models one day. He said, Brian Tracy, that if you go to a gym and you walk into the gym and you feel the first time that you can't do it, why not walk around it 10 times and go back? Tomorrow, walk around 10 times, 20 times, go back. Before you know, you enter the gym. He's always saying, hey, when I'm ready. No, they're not a perfect plan. You take the moment and make it ready. Take the moment and make it perfect. You take the moment and make it perfect. You see this in the fowl say, I go down. Then make fowl never fly. Procrastination. I go down, fowl never fly till today. So when you want to do something, you talk about it, you wrote it down, you say it, take action, show up. You will miss all the chances if you don't show up. Write it for me in the comment section. You will always miss all the chances if you don't show up. Let me see the comment in the chat box. Okay. Thank you so much, Diamond. Thank you so much, 𝐷𝐵. You will miss 𝐂𝐞𝐞 𝐿𝐴. God bless you, Zoma. God bless you so much for joining us. 𝐷𝐵. Rush. God bless you for joining us. I want to say something. You will miss all the chances if you don't show up. You will miss all the chances if you don't show up. I need a thumbs up. I use the thumbnails, use the emojis. You will miss all the chances in life if you don't show up. Every great man show up. Every great man acts based on plan. See, you must sit down and plan your life. Because God will order the steps of those who plan, the steps of the righteous. God will order the steps, you plan. You are the one that will do the plan. It's your responsibility to do the planning, and God will order your steps. Let me tell you again, he that failed to plan to fail. I want to see your comment on the chat box. He that failed to plan to fail. So, and you refuse to make a strategic plan for yourself. I ask you, Christian, how do you want to succeed? You are telling me by God's grace. Please comment for me in the chat box. By God's grace is not a strategy. I want to see your comment on the chat box. 2025 around the corner. By God's grace is not a strategy. What is your thought? Don't plan that year in that year. You plan that year before you enter that year. That's how the poor planning. This is not doing what God. That's wrong. Plan on two things: who you want to become and what you want to achieve. Those two things are very important. Who do you want to become and what you want to create. You know why it's important? If you don't become the person, you cannot create the things you want to create. And if you create, you will not sustain it. So becoming is more important than having. I want to have more, I want to have that. That's not the real thing. So I want to become the person that can afford these things. Becoming the person is more important. It's called be, do, have. So I want you to take action. Do the things to have the things you want. If you don't take action, you cannot have the things you want. Stop talking and start acting. That's the truth. You talk too much, you've been talking for a long time, start taking action. Can I see some results? Oh, you're getting the excuse, things are hard. Oh, let me tell you something. Life was not meant to be easy. You were meant to be stronger. Write it on the comment section. Life was not meant to be easy. You were meant to be stronger. Who promised you an easy life? Didn't Christ told you that in the world you face tribulation, trials, sabotage, criticisms, rejections? People talk about me. See, people are entitled to their opinion. I want to see your comment in the chat box. People are entitled to their opinion. People are entitled to their opinion. I want to ask from you, people's opinion don't pay your bills. People's opinion don't pay your bills. Allow them to talk. Allow them to talk. People's opinion don't pay your bills. Allow them to talk. They don't talk about failures. They talk about winners. Gossip don't gossip failures. Devil don't attack people that don't have value. Devil don't attack useless people. So allow them to talk. People's opinion don't pay your bills. They don't pay people at fear. If you don't want to be at the top, you will never be the topic. Because everyone at the top is always the topic. So you want to be at the top of your field, at the top of your industry, what to do, you always be the topic. Get used to it. Get used to it. Get used to the people talking about you. Whether good or bad. Human beings are vectors, carriers of thought. Who will not celebrate when you succeed? So the thing is this. You always talk. What you should remember what God said about you, not what men say about you. What God says about you is the real deal, not what God means. What the men say about you is their own opinion. So people's opinion don't be obvious. So I want you to know that if you can take action, massive, consistent action, the challenge is not action, consistent action. That's the difference. Consistent daily action makes impossible possible. Makes impossible possible. Because even the impossible is better than impossible. So when somebody says I want to succeed, make up a decision. Be focused. Don't lose guard. Innovate on it. So you create with your thoughts, it takes form with your words when you speak, and you manifest when you take action. So that is the best we can tell. Let me just take some questions. Let me check my time. How many minutes have we run so far? We've done 33 minutes. Also the 30 minutes class today. So we've done 33 minutes, okay? So let me take some questions. Any question for me? I'd like to do some questions. Any challenge? Anything you want us to discuss? I would like to do some questions. Question time. Question time. Question time. I want to take your questions. So any contributions, any question? Let me just give a few minutes to get some questions. Without that, we'll call it today. In 2025, you must practice what is called OQP, only qualitative, very intentional. Not everybody should be your friend. Every friend coming to your life is either going to add, minus, divide, or multiply. You don't need these two. This one to you. So how do you know people that come to add and subtract? You know them from the first day they come to your life. Their words sow them out. The actions sow them out. You don't know a man, I say, when you see that. A man cannot consistently act against himself for a long time. Except you do not just pay attention to notice the difference. So the fact is this. Learning the skills on how to think correctly, say the right thing, and do the right thing at the right time. Be at the right place. The rest of the world is very, very paramount. Because I want to struggle and now realize at the end of the day that you were actually supposed to create intentionally, but you never use that to your creative capacity and ability. You don't take the stewardship, the leadership, and the responsibility and the authority that God has given to you. For you to strengthen upon strength and strength as popular, He said, God bless man. He said, go and be fruitful, dominate, multiply, rule, everything God given to you. He said, I've given you every fish of the air. You take charge of every fish of the sea, the fowls of the air, every creeping thing that creeps on the face of the earth. Everything is for you. So God is there for you to grow up. That's what I keep telling people. You give instruction to children, to a child, and you give responsibility to a son. Write that for me in the comment section. You give instruction to a child and give responsibility to a son. Sonship is not gender related. Sonship is the person that the character and the behavior and the attitude of taking responsibility. You give instruction to a child and give responsibility to a son. Grow to become a son that takes responsibility. Stop being a child. I complain and cry. You know children, what they do? I have 3 children. They always cry and complain because they don't take responsibilities for their life. So don't just sit down and fold your hands and expect miracles to happen without you not participating. That's what makes the miracle to happen. It's called the working of miracle. Because faith without work is dead. So you must take action to think, document your process, say it 50 times, say 1,000. If I became a millionaire, I already told myself 1,000 times I'm a millionaire. If I make my first 100 million, 200 million naira, 500 million naira in my first 5 years in this industry, I already told myself 1,000 times that I'm already a millionaire. But the day you manifested, it didn't start that day. It's the norm. You are the sum total of your daily thoughts and actions. So you don't like your life, you can actually change it. The amazing thing people don't realize that you can actually change your life any day, anytime. You have that capacity and ability. Just that you have not just worked on it. You've not worked on it yet. You've not fine-tuned on it yet. You've not started developing. And called discover, develop, and deploy. You will discover, you develop. It's your responsibility. God, angels will not have it for us. God will not eat food for you. It's your responsibility. The earlier you know that you are supposed to respond to your ability in this life, the more and faster it is to achieve your dreams and visions. So if I have questions, so that we can call it today. So if there's no question, I will call it today at this point. There's a question here. Okay, there's no question, then we can call it today. Thank you so much for joining us. I believe your 18 minutes you spend with us worth it. Did you want your time? Did you want your effort? If yes, then get to work. And the sky will be your starting point. Online community, I celebrate you guys. I support, like the video, share. Make comments, and the sky will be a starting point. You know, there's an algorithm. They won't comment and participate, you know the video go viral. I want you to be part of those that will hear this information of inspiring them to become the best version of themselves, the ultimate version of themselves, the powerful and stronger version of themselves. You are a solution to someone or group of people. Stand up today and take the action and find the solution and contribute, and the sky will be a starting point. Bye bye for now. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. See you later.